Looks like we can use the utility submarine to move around and repair these breaches much faster.
I see that. Also, we take and repurpose the exterior battery packs and maybe wire them to the deeper facility section. I'm sure that would power the rest of the facility. Facility.
10-4.
Listen, I'm sorry about what I said back there. That was unprofessional, and I don't want to dig up the past. But there were things about us. Things about how we left things. Never mind, forget it. We have a job to do.
Well, definitely not letting you off that easy. Say what's on your mind.
Just forget it, Rob. Not like it would matter much now anyways. Things have ended for over 2 years now. I've had time to heal and let it go.
So you think I've healed? You think that I haven't wondered how you've been these past few years? I still think about you all the time, Maria. But then I remember, you did choose your career over us staying together, so...
How dare you? You know that's not true. I loved you. And you weren't there for me when I wanted to accept my new position.
You mean the new position that would mean you being away most of the year. You knew I was retiring from the military, and how I wanted to start a family. The shit I've been through. The things I've seen. I'm done with these life-risking missions, putting it all on the line. And for what, in the end?
For what in the end? For serving a greater good than yourself, Rob? I take pride in what I do. I didn't feel you were there to support my goals and my passion.
You were my goals. And you just walked away. And didn't even fight for us.
Wow. 2 years, Rob. 2 years, and you wait now to unload on me? Why didn't you say these things before?
I've tried, Maria. Maybe I wasn't the best with the emotional talk, but I did try. Anyways, what's done is done. Let's keep moving.
Fine, Rob. Fine. Ugh. Just like new.
Maria, could you give me a hand with this? Man, this area took a beating. Seems like the lower we go, the more damage we see. Watch yourself. Not sure what to expect at this point.
No kidding. We may need to find another way to get downstairs.
Maria, could you give me a hand with this?
Time to put those computer skills to use. Since the fuse panel is shorted, we may need to get creative on how to keep the door open.
Creativity was always your strong suit. Not really my specialty. So, it looks like this section of the facility is connected to all the lowest areas in the deepest trench.
I know what you're thinking, Rob, and we're not doing that. I do agree with you that things are not what they seem here, but let's finish the last section and wrap this up.
No, you're right. This place gives me the creeps, and it definitely doesn't seem safe. It's not worth putting either of our lives at risk.
Wow. Didn't even need to twist your arm to convince you to listen to reasoning. Thank you.
I guess you can say I'm starting to listen a little more.
That's a good thing.
Maria, could you give me a hand with this?
Wow, this area looks technologically different from the other areas. These supercomputers are protected by AI. I've only heard rumors of systems like this.
The last top secret mission I was involved in, I saw setups similar to these. They were defending some serious covert operations. Not sure why the hell they would need equipment like this down here.
Looks like we'll need access cards to get past the AI in the computer's mainframe. See what you can find.
10-4.
This area requires special access keycards.
I figured it out! Ooh, Day 57. I figured it out. The vials. They seem to have withstood the radiation. It took several attempts, countless days of no sleep. I may have had to beg Nancy to give me a few more vials, but she finally did. I found that with low pressure and high amounts of nuclear radiation, it turned this serum that has this oil-based texture more into a syrup, and it radiates a slight glow. I immediately took it to Nancy, and she ran out the door with them. Didn't say a word to me, but to meet her back up in the lab in the morning.
I think she might even be smarter than you, Maria.
Oh my god, Rob. Are you seeing this?
Super Soldier Program? Amphibious genetic and genome therapy splicing? We've officially entered the Twilight Zone.
Rob, this work is... I'm speechless.
Still think that all work is good work? Reasons like this is why I wanted to walk away in the first place. This research and development, it's highly unethical.
I agree with you. Gene editing with land and sea creatures? What the hell? There's no way Jacobs could have known about this, right?
Maria, there is one last section to check out before we're finished. I think we should just abandon this insane fiasco right now and let them know we've completed as much as we could. What's going on here is far more serious than I thought.
What's happening here is wrong, Rob. I know that I said we should mind our own business earlier, but that was before I knew about all this madness. I need to see how far this research goes, but I can't do this without you. I need you on this.
Totally a bad idea. But I'm with you. And I'm not leaving you. I think we need to work together for this.
It looks like there's a utility bench with harpoon guns. After everything we've encountered, maybe it'll be best to arm ourselves?
Couldn't have said it better myself. I think we need to work together for this. Maria, could you give me a hand with this? Are you seeing this? This damage looks pretty significant. Definitely doesn't look like it was made by an earthquake or seafloor shift.
Yes, what could have done that? There's no way that was done from a natural disaster. That looks like something big attacked it. What the hell is going on in here?
Curious about what's going on here yet?
The sooner we finish here, the better.
Maria, could you give me a hand with this?
It looks like there's a utility bench with harpoon guns. After everything we've encountered, maybe it'll be best to arm ourselves?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Maria, could you give me a hand with this? Maria, could you give me a hand with this? Are you seeing this? This damage looks pretty significant. Definitely doesn't look like it was made by an earthquake or seafloor shift.
Yes, what could have done that? There's no way that was done from a natural disaster. That looks like something big attacked it. What the hell is going on in here?
Curious about what's going on here yet?
The sooner we finish here, the better. I think we need to work together for this.
Day 89. It's been a minute since I did one of these. I finally understand what the UCO project is all for. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Nancy was able to get me higher security clearance to the lower levels the following morning when I brought her the vials. They immediately started testing the vials on soldiers. Apparently, this serum is supposed to enhance a soldier's strength, senses, reflexes, and so on. They've asked me to up the radiation volume on new vials. I gave them the new version of the serum after being threatened by General Parrish, which I've only heard stories about, but I can see he is a total prick. Nancy told me they have to wait for a new batch of soldiers to get done with prepping, which can take several days to acclimate before taking the new serum. I don't think all this is ethical.
Wow. It seems like she really knows her stuff.
I would love to talk to her about her work someday.
Listen, Rob, thank you for this, but before we go any further, I want you to know I appreciate what you said about not leaving me. I'm usually the one to err on the side of caution, but from what I'm seeing, I can't stand behind things like this. I need to see how far this all goes.
I'm here for you no matter what, Peanut.
I haven't heard that nickname in years.
That had to be the longest elevator ride I've ever been in.
We're now roughly about 7 miles deep from the surface. The new suits are definitely helping with this pressure, though, so at least we have that.